Hey guys, got a little update here. Still doing the same thing. Multiplier circuit, 350 volts DC in parallel. We're directly shorting it in parallel with these coils that are inversely wound, connected. Capacitive reactance here, restricting the current flow, and some more high voltage condensers in series with the output of the secondary output of the ignition coils, and we're just arcing through the primary coil of the step up here, magnifying transmitter configuration. I'll show you the lights on in a minute.
When it wants to operate.
Here we go. So, you seen the arc earlier. I'll show it to you with the lights on in a minute here. 3 or 4 inches or so, 200,000 volts approximately, that I get out of those two secondaries. But let me flip the lights on and show you some. Alright. We're making enough here to pulse this coil and drive some plasma into that bulb, which is interesting because it took a while to get to that point.
Light. There we go.
The whole thing is only using 3 watts, 2 to 3 watts, and let's see if I can do this. .13 volt amps, 60 hertz. It's only been running for a few minutes here, but we'll see what happens after a bit. I'm gonna let it run a while. Not bad for a 200,000 volt generator that only uses 3 watts. The output's charging this big guy here, and the discharge is way less because of the amount of energy it takes to charge him, but this is what seems to be required to drive the primary and get any result in the secondary. It will oscillate without the second spark gap over here, with the primary hook, the primaries and the bottom of the secondary hooked together. Then we get much more of the primary current going up through there. But the plasma and arcs and discharge will happen from the top load, only driven by this spark gap here. That thing doesn't want to work at the moment. I need to fix the brushes. But you can see. Oh, I unplugged it. Hold on. There we go. When it works, it does work fairly well, but my contacts get all foobar. I have to fix them. It's not going to work for you. That gap is tiny too. They're almost touching. Only the carbon buildup is what's keeping them apart. And ironically, that's what seems to be wanting to approach an oscillating state, as it'll do as the contacts heat up and resistance goes down, like so. However unstable it may be.